Good morning, Monroe. Today is Monday, April 13th, and today we are going to be celebrating two birthdays. So happy birthday to Cassius, who had a birthday this weekend, and today is Kincho's birthday. I hope you guys both had a fabulous day. This is our second week for remote learning, and that means things have changed just a little bit. This week, you guys are each going to be responsible for 3 ELA lessons, 3 math lessons, 1 content lesson, so that's either science or social studies, depending on your grade, and 2 specials. So please make sure you log into your weekly s'more that was sent out to you by your teacher and check out what your expectations are for the week. If at any point you cannot find that link, you guys can always go to the remote learning page on Cumberland Valley's website, find your grade level, click on it, and check out what the expectations are for the week. Don't forget, in addition to your weekly expectations, there are optional Zoom meetings, and that is a chance for you to connect with your teacher and your classmates. And there are also optional interactive office hours that you guys can reach out to either your teachers or one of the specialists, the reading or the instructional specialists, for some additional support. I'm excited. This week we are going to be talking about animals and learning a little bit about animals that some of our Monroe families have. So I know we're going to be learning a little bit about dogs, cats, horses. I think there's going to be some really fun things planned this week for you guys. I think there's a lot we can learn from animals. So for example, turtles. Can you guys think about what we can learn from turtles? Slow down and enjoy life's moments. What about wolves? What can we learn from wolves? Got any ideas? Wolves stick together with their pack and they all help each other. So I think we can pay attention. There are just 2 things, but you guys know what I'm going to start with. What is my favorite animal? I'm hoping you're all screaming squirrel right now. The answer is squirrel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about 8 lessons that we can learn from a squirrel. So the first thing that we can learn from squirrels is to adapt to change. So squirrels can live in all different environments. They live in the city, they live in the country, they live in all different types of weather. And if somebody is coming and taking over their nest, they're able to be flexible, actually very flexible, acrobatic, and they can adapt to that change and move on. So I think the first thing we can learn is adapt to change. So the second thing we can learn from squirrels is to get up early. So there's that saying, early to bed, early to rise. That is squirrels. They actually go to bed pretty early so that they are able to get up early and get the food that they want before other creatures wake up and are stirring around. Because research shows that people that get up early are healthier and they're happier. So the second thing we can learn is get up early. The third lesson we can learn from squirrels is to take time to chew things over. I bet you guys didn't know this, but squirrels' teeth actually grow daily. And if squirrels don't chew through things, typically tree branches, and unfortunately sometimes things in your backyard, but if they don't take the time to chew through things, their teeth actually become too big for their bodies. What can we learn from that? Maybe sometimes we have to take the time to chew through new information that we learn. So basically, when you learn something new or you hear something new, take that time and think about it before you react to it. Lesson 4 from the squirrels: take some time to play. If you guys have ever seen squirrels in your backyard, they're always running and chasing each other, sometimes running in really crazy directions, but they're playing. Something we can learn from them is that it's really important to play. We need to keep our brain going and we need to be creative. Take some time to play. Lesson number 5, have a backup plan. You guys probably also didn't know that squirrels typically have 2 to 3 homes. And they do this because in case someone invades their first home, they need to have a backup plan. We all should have a backup plan too, right? So when things don't go our way or when things change, which is happening a lot right now, we need to have a backup plan. Squirrel lesson number 6 is be confident. If you guys have ever seen squirrels, they have beautiful big bushy tails that they actually groom and take care of pretty often. They consider them some of their best features, so they take care of them, they flaunt them, and they're confident in them. You all have a special gift, and all of you have a unique talent, whether it be music or art or sports or academics. Flaunt it and be confident in it, okay? All right, lesson number 7 from a squirrel: plan for the future. You guys know squirrels are constantly collecting nuts and burying their nuts in all different places, right? They're saving them most likely for the winter. They're always planning ahead for your future. So friends, whether you're planning ahead for your middle school future, your high school, your college, your career school, what are you planning for? You always have to plan ahead and say, what can I learn from this and how is it going to help me in the future? So plan ahead. Okay, and the last lesson that you guys can learn from a squirrel is that not everybody is going to love every single thing you do. So for example, I really enjoy squirrels. My husband is not the biggest squirrel lover. You know, he puts up bird feeders all around our backyard, and you all know that squirrels go and eat all the bird food. He gets really disappointed in that, and I think it's actually really creative. So I think it's really important, though, that friends, not everybody's going to like everything you do. They're not going to like every decision you make, but it's important that you love yourself the way you are, because you're all unique, you are all special, and it's okay if not everybody loves you just for that. You just have to remain true to who you are. So whether you like squirrels, you don't like squirrels, I think there's a lot of lessons we can learn from squirrels, and I hope you enjoyed 8 lessons from a squirrel. Okay, so true story confession time. Why did I start liking squirrels? Well, a few years ago, I was in the faculty room, and I think I was like putting out a lunch spread for the teachers or something nice. I don't know. But I was doing like 80 things at once. And somebody asked me a question, and I answered the question, and then I was washing dishes, and I was doing this. I was like running in 80 directions. And one of the teachers commented about me being a little bit squirrely because it was kind of like this. And they couldn't keep up with me or what I was saying or what I was doing. And then it was in that moment that it hit me. I kind of am like a squirrel, right? I run in 20 different directions all day long, but I try to really stay focused on what I'm doing. So that's really the background story of me and why I really started to like squirrels. And I told one person, and then it started to trickle down, and everyone started to find out I like squirrels and give me all these squirrel gifts, and I love it. And honestly, I learned to really love them. This year, my husband and I went away, and we were down in Savannah, Georgia, and there were squirrels everywhere. And at one point, I was just being funny, and I just started like making a noise, just like that. And then the weirdest thing happened. Squirrels started coming from everywhere, and they like started gathering to me. My husband thought it was hysterical, and he started taking all these pictures of me and my squirrel friends, but it was like a squirrel call. So now anytime we're out, my kids are always like, Mom, call the squirrels. And we must be really good friends because they come over to say hi. Okay, so what else is in store for you today? Today you are going to have your morning meeting with the Kostelac family. So Mrs. Kostelac, her husband, her 3 boys, and of course their dog Milton. And then we're also going to see another feature from Manroe. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm here with my family today to have a morning meeting with you on this beautiful day. So we're going to start out with a greeting. Because we like to be outside and listen to the birds and listen for all those quiet sounds, we're going to start with a quiet greeting. This is one that my students love. It's how to say good morning in sign language. So first I'm going to show you how to do it, and then we're going to say good morning to one another. Okay, first we start it with good. We take our fingertips and put it to our chin and move out. So good, can you show me good? And then morning. This left hand represents the horizon. It represents where the sky and the ground come together if you're looking out in the distance. And then you take your right hand and bring it up underneath, and that represents the sun coming up. So we say, everyone, let's practice.
Good.
Good. Morning. Although we're not saying it loud. It's okay. Alrighty. So first I'm going to say good morning to Milton. Milton. Remember, when you're saying good morning to one another, you're going to make eye contact and say their name. Alrighty, now we're going to do our sharing. So Mrs. Ward told me that this week's theme is animals, so I'm going to ask you a question. I want to ask you, if you were an animal, what animal would you be? If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
I'd be Milton.
You'd be a dog. Why would you be? Now you always have to give a reason.
Do you see how this dog gets treated around this house?
A dog's life's pretty good.
Milton has the life.
Okay.
I'd have to be a sloth so I could sleep all day and no one could complain.
I think that would be a good animal for you.
I'd have to be a giraffe because they're tall.
I'd be a flying squirrel
Why?
so I can fly through the trees.
Ah, I was going to be a bird so I could fly up over the trees too.
Yeah, but squirrels are way cooler.
Okay.
Or a rat with a pretty tail.
So, after you're sharing with your family, you can do an activity. This is one I know that you know, but it's one that I did with my children, that we all did when they were small, and we still do it now when we sit outside by the fire. I spy. So, if we're looking around, we could say, I spy with my little eye, and you pick a color and look for something. So I'm going to start. I spy with my little eye something yellow.
Is it the railing on the fort?
That's a good guess, but it's
Bird
not.
feeder. Is it the bird feeder?
It's the bird feeder. Nevin, it's your turn.
I spy something with my little eye, something that is a whitish pink.
Tree.
The flowers.
What kind of tree?
I don't know, that tree.
Cherry tree. We're talking cherry tree.
Yeah,
Your
there you
turn.
go.
That was helpful.
Your turn.
I spy something white.
Is that tree down there?
No, it's not.
Is it the rock?
No,
Is
it's
it
not.
Milton?
No,
Is it the clouds?
no,
White. The label in the water.
no,
Is it the pipe that's sticking out of the ground?
no, it's,
Is it Matthew's letters?
no,
He wasn't even looking over there.
The lettering on my shirt.
no, I really didn't think it was this hard.
Spot on my shoes.
The clouds.
No,
Just say yes so it ends.
The gleam off the water bottle.
no.
This could go on forever, so we're going to stop there. Nathan, what was
That
it?
house over there?
It's the shed.
Oh, the shed. Gotcha.
Where's
We
the
were
shed?
getting there. That shed over there.
Oh. Okay, you can also play it by saying I hear with my little ear, and you can look around for something, and even with maybe smaller children, start with a letter. I hear with my little ear something that starts with a B. So that works too. So have a great day. Bye.
I never got to go. I'm sad.
Oh no, you need to go.
Hello, Monroe. Miss Jill here. Joke of the day. Where does a sheep like to stand in line? At the back. Bye, Monroe.
Okay, so as you know, Manroe is a little bit more than just a lip-syncing group. This is a group of men with great talent. So I decided for our second challenge, I challenged them just to pamper themselves. I wanted them to know what it felt like to just feel relaxed and soothed and just loved, and I just wanted them to pamper themselves. So I set them out on this mission, and friends, what I got back is not what I expected. I thought they would put on face masks. I thought they would get foot massages. Wait till you see what they did. They really are a little bit confused with how to pamper yourself. Enjoy.
Great day. Today, we have some tips for you to help you pamper yourself Manroe style. So we're going to get this started. I love power naps. So tip number one is to find a chair, find a sofa, someplace comfortable for you to take a power nap. So what I'm going to need here is I have my blanket. I'm going to put some music on. I'm just going to get comfortable, and my kids know this is quiet time, so they know not to interrupt. I'm going to put my headphones in so I can't hear any of that noise. Oh, come on, sweet dreams. I want some sweet dreams. Come on, dreams. yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet dreams. Come on. Come on.
Okay, what is this?
This is the cleanser.
Cleanser. This, gentlemen, is how you pamper your eyebrows. My wife knows what she's doing, though. I will not be waxing my own eyebrows.
Just do a little bit of powder to get all the oils off. And it is important that anytime you do anything on your face, you've washed your hands beforehand. I like to take a little brush and just brush the eyebrows after.
Hi, Mrs. Ward. How are you? I'm good. No, I'm just pampering myself here. Yeah. Well, I can't do that. That sounds pretty painful. Myself? I'll try it. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Alright guys, today we're going to talk about pampering our legs. Two things we need: shaving cream, razor. First thing we're going to do is take the shaving cream, apply it all over our leg, preferably after a shower or bath, while the skin's still moist, like so.
Why are you holding my...
Actually, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, no.
I don't trust how you'll do
Oh,
it.
gosh. Ah!
Looks good. You like it, Ari? It's bad? No, it's good.
No, it's bad.
What do you think, Ian? You like these color choices?
Yeah.
I think they're good too. Good choices, Iva.
Oh, bad.
Ah! I think I'm bleeding.
No.
Then we're going to take the razor, apply a little pressure, start at the ankle, go all the way up to the knee, like so. Every couple swipes, you want to rinse it out in water.
There you are.
Oh!
There you are.
Oh, that one had more.
Just a little bit more.
It was actually me who kind of picked them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. Well, I think you two made a good team picking colors.
Hey, this is Ward. I'm getting ready to do it. I'll let you know how it goes whenever I finish up. Alright, bye.
What are you doing here, sister? That's nice. Looking good.
Ow!
Oh, that didn't even get anything. Look at that.
Then just stop doing it.
It's just nice.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Hey, no, the first one was a little painful, but I'll let you listen on to the second one just to make sure. Now,
How come you wanted us to do this video good? Because it doesn't seem like it's doing much good. That hurt. Oh, okay.
Once you're done, make sure you rinse off any excess. As you can see, hair, bare. Pamper yourself.
Done. All right, this concludes the waxing. Trimmed up, cleaned up, feeling good. See ya, Manroe.
All right. The key to a great manicure is variety.
Oh, that was a great power nap.
That's a wrap. Remember, be kind and leave a legacy. I will see you tomorrow.